Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, I wanted to take the time to talk about every single Phase 2 fishing location, and I have sort of broken it down by the Ironbound trunk areas and the Mithril Bound trunk areas, just to, add some structure to it, and to follow up the success of just generally talking about fishing in Phase 2 and its value, which you guys seem to love that video. So I wanted to, keep going with that and, make it nice and easy for you guys to sort of see where you're going to go, why you're going to go there, and what you can get. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the very first place we're going to talk about are going to be the Ironbound locations, and this is in no particular order, but I've tried to do the best to the least. And the first one is going to be Northern Stranglethorn Vale. As you can see by my gather mate, this entire area right here with the Greater Sagefish Schools and this inlet over here by Grom Gull. This is a great spot to fish Ironbound trunks, as well as get these Greater Sagefishes, which are the best mana user food right now. So they are selling for a lot of gold, but you'll also get Firefin Snapper, Oily Blackmouths, and that, as well as the floating wreckage that you will see here as well. Next, we are going to go to Altric Mountain, where you will only get floating wreckage and Greater Sagefish Schools. This is a really good farm. I think it is one of the best farms that you can possibly do. I did a ton of it in Phase 1, made a lot of gold off of the Mage Weave as well as the Sagefish stuff. Really good with that. Next, we have Arathi Highlands. There aren't too many spots to fish here, but Founder's Cove right along here, you can get a lot of wreckage as well as Firefin Snappers and Oily Blackmouth. This little inlet here that was completely unused before and just an undeveloped asset that they have turned into a rune. I don't know if they've also added fishing pools to this location. I didn't look when I was doing the quest, but I don't think they did. But I'll definitely do some more science and research to let you know if there are more along this coastline or if it's just Founder's Cove here. Next, we have Desolus, which can be really, really good. You just go here at Shadowspray Village along this coastline, as well as you can now go fish up here along this coastline. I wouldn't really do it unless you have your mount, because it could be kind of a pain in the butt to either swim all the way around here or run up here. It's just, there's high level giants in the water, so if it can just not be worth it unless you have it uncontested to yourself. Then two spots that I have yet to conduct some research on, but definitely show up in the 130 fishing category, are Duskwallow Marsh and Swamp of Sorrows. I believe Swamp has pools all along this coast, but is also heavily dominated by Murlocs. So I look forward to going there and seeing if we can get pools and stuff. If you know about these locations and you've actually gone there to test it out yourself, definitely comment down below. I will let you guys know once I go and do that. Now that sums it up for the Ironbound locations. Next, we're going to talk about Mithril Bound locations, and while there are far less locations, these chests contain some really, really good loots. So next we have Stranglethorn Vale again, and it is going to be the southern area where you will get eels, as well as you will also get Oily Blackmouths and Firefin Snappers all along this entire coast. The mobs are 40 to 45, so while you could have done this last phase, it was really sketchy, but you'll have a lot more success being level 40 going along this coast and getting those Mithril Bound trunks here. Then next we have Feralus, which is really good. I only have a little bit here on this coast, but you can go the entire way here and up in this area here. The mobs are level 45-ish, so you do need to be careful in here, but you can get a lot more of this fish than just sort of sitting by the dock that we showed last phase. Next, we have Tenaris, which is quite amazing. I really enjoy Tenaris just because it is chill. The pirates won't attack you now that you are level 40, as well as the turtles here are non-hostile, so they won't be aggressive unless you hit them, so that can be very beneficial for you. But you're going to get firefin snappers, oily blackmouth, stone scale eels, and the Mithril Bound chunks. You can also go here by Caverns of Time to get more pools, but the Lands End Beach all the way down here does not have any pools. I've scouted it multiple times, so some people are saying that the turtles are there are hostile and they kill you and you can't fish there, but I have yet to see any pools ever appear there. It could have just been bad timing all 3 times I've gone there, but I don't think that is the case. Then finally, we have Ajara. So Ajara is very interesting because it's level 50 mobs and Nagas that patrol these beaches where you can do most of the fishing. So it can be very dangerous, very hard to get on one of these little inlets where you can fish the pool. But it can be very prosperous for you if you're able to do that. And then once this is the next phase, you'll be able to fish elemental waters, which we will definitely have a whole video about that. But right now, they require max level fishing, and you have to boost it all the way up to do that. Like I said, we'll definitely go in depth next phase when we're level 50 and can go out there and fish them up for those essences of water that are going to be very sought after for most classes. But Ajara's pretty difficult to do. I'll definitely make another video sort of talking about seasonal fishing as well. If you guys are wondering why I didn't talk about winter squid or some of the night fish or timed fish, we'll definitely do one about seasonal fishing where you can go and the spots for that. But that pretty much sums up this video for all the Phase 2 fishing locations where you're going to be making a lot of profit. Ironbound, Mithril Bound, they both drop Mage Weave cloth and bolts of Mage Weave, which are very hot right now. They're selling anywhere from 1 to 2 gold on my server at any given day, so you're going to be making a ton of money just on the Mage Weave alone. But anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, anything you'd like to add, definitely drop it down below in the comments. I love reading all of them. But until next time, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.